Good afternoon. I'm Verdell McDonald, and I'm streaming here at the Growing Valley Baptist Church in Lancaster, California. And I'm here to give you some information on our Impact Women's Ministry here at Growing Valley Baptist Church. Our pastor is Jacob D.R. Johnson, servant leader. And I'm going to start with a scripture. Whoever wants to become great among you must serve the rest of you like a servant. Whoever wants to become the first among you must serve all of you like a slave. And this is from the book of Mark, chapter 10, verses 43 through 44, New Century Version. In Dr. Tony Evans' study Bible, it explained that you can use or you can't use the standards of the unrighteous to attain true greatness. To be great, you must be a servant. So once we are saved, it's time to get to work. Practice servanthood among the people of God and serve others with no strings attached for the glory of God. The Church of Jesus Christ is a family, and we are called to serve each other. And you can find that in 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10. We are called to serve each other, and to serve was the reason Jesus came into the world. Our Impact Women's ministry here at Growing Valley, which has Bible sessions every Monday evening at 6 p.m. on Zoom ID number 836 1859 0666. The passcode is 479139. We are continuing to study the acronyms of IMPACT, IMPACT. On the last sessions, we were led by Sister Pamela Muriel in our discussion on being accessible to others. Accessible is like an adjective in describing a person as being one who is friendly and easy to talk to, approachable, attainable, handy, and nearby. Are you using these traits in your everyday Christian life, especially during this pandemic time? She also gave excellent examples of accessible biblical women, such as Virgin Mary in the book of Matthew and Luke, Mary Magdalene in the book of Matthew, the Samaritan woman at the well in the book of John, and the widow of Zarephath in the book of 1 Kings. We must remember to be discreet when appropriate. Make sure your attitude is right, not grudgingly, and which also includes being inconvenienced at times. She reminds us that caring for others or strangers is not merely something we should do. It is something God expects of us. A reference book, Matthew chapter 25, verse 40, and Philippians chapter 2, verses 3 through 5. We also discussed how we as Christian women can be more accessible to others, especially other women. In another session, we moved on to the acronym that describes our community servants. That would be the letter C. And we were led by Deacon Becky Williams in that session. She reminded us that community servants are those who lead, guide, and help others throughout the community. She pointed out that they aspire to serve others. They do that by being intentional, inconvenienced, inclusive, and innovative. Those words sound familiar because they are also a part of our church's core values. Jesus showed the world how to be the best servant. All Christian women should strive to be and hear our Father tell us, as he did in the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 21, "Well done, my good and faithful servant. You have been faithful in handling this small amount, so now I will give you many more responsibilities." That's the New Living Translation. Therefore, we should be willing to do more. Many biblical examples were highlighted whose service to their community made a difference, including Deborah, Queen Esther, Ruth, Lydia, and Rahab. Lastly, we reviewed how we can go from good to greater as community servants. Now, you should join us on our next Bible study on Monday evening. All ladies are invited, ages 18 and over, and we would love to have you. We are so excited about what God has planned for us as a ministry group and as a part of the church family of Growing Valley Baptist Church. So this is the GVBC TV, and stay tuned for more in the near future. Let me leave you with this scripture. This is from the book of Numbers, chapter 6, verse 24 through 26, English Standard Version. "The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace." Thank you so much for listening, for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the near future. Again, this is Deacon Verdell McDonald, and I'm streaming from Growing Valley Baptist Church of Lancaster, California, where Pastor Jacob Z.R. Johnson is our servant leader. Have a blessed day.